we have completed this lesson number 10. It was completed. Today we will be starting with lesson number 11. Okay. If anybody is having any problem, you can just write in the chat box so that I can come to know if you want to ask anything or not. Okay. So we were doing noun on the basis of number. Okay. And I also told you in the previous class that when we divide noun or classify noun on the basis of number, there are two types. One is countable noun and another is uncountable noun. And this countable noun can be further divided as singular and plural. Okay. Noun, countable and uncountable. Countable noun which can be counted and uncountable noun which cannot be counted. Example, boy, chair, table, pen, pencils. Uncountable example, milk, water, not count. But we can only measure them or weigh them. So, when this countable noun can be further divided as singular and plural. And this is known as the further classification of countable noun, and it is included as number. As the name itself makes it clear, singular means noun standing for one person, place, animal or a thing. That is noun standing for one person or one place or one animal or one thing. Very much clear. One. For example, you can give boy, comma, chair, comma, doll, comma, table, and many more you can give. Bench, car, wolf, knife. All these are examples of singular noun, which means noun standing for one person, place, animal or a thing. Is it clear? Then we come to plural noun. What are plural noun? These are the nouns which stands for more than one person. That is more than one person, more than one place, more than one animal, and more than one thing. Is it clear? Noun which stand for more than one person, more than one place, more than one animal, and more than one thing. Is it clear? For example, see the boy. So we will give as boys. Chair, chairs. Doll, dolls. Table, tables. Bench, we will give it as benches. Plural of benches, benches. Class, classes. Is it clear? Wolf, wolves. W-O-L-V-E-S, wolves. Man, men. Is it clear? So these are some of the examples of singular and plural noun. Is it clear to everybody? If you all have understood, you can write down in the chat box that have you understood what is singular noun and what is plural noun. Okay, everybody can write down in the chat boxes. Shanvi, stop writing anything in the chat box. You all can write down in the chat box. Okay. Still, if anybody wants to ask what is singular and plural noun, you can ask so that I can solve your queries and will be moving on to the next topic what we will be covering in this lesson. Anybody wants to ask? Okay, Kanak Joshi understood. Harshvardhan, have you understood? Okay. And open your videos. You can nod your hand. Dimple, have you understood? Dimple, have you understood? Nod your head. Have you understood singular and plural? Vikas, Mahima, sit straight. Alisa, have you understood singular and plural now? Alisa. Okay, write down in the chat box. Okay. Aryan, have you understood? Okay. Kunal, Guru, Khushi, have you understood? Okay. So, this was singular and plural noun. Now, as you can see in this example itself, I have written the plural of the boy as boys. That is, I have only added s into the plural, and the plural of chair is chairs. Only added s. Dolls, only added s. Tables, I have only added s. But when we come to the plural of bench, I have made the plural of the singular noun bench by adding es. Is it clear? Classes, CLASSES. Wolves, now singular of wolf, WOLF is singular, but its plural is WOLVES. Is it clear? And also man is singular, and its plural is MEN, men. I have changed the vowel A to the vowel E. So, by these examples, we come to know that we can change the singular noun into plural noun by following certain rules. That is, which means we have to follow certain rules by which we can change the singular noun into the plural nouns. And this will be our next topic, which we will be covering, that how do we change the noun from singular to its plural form. Fourth class, there is no need to write down in your copies. You can just understand, and you will be getting the notes which you will be doing in your copies later. Okay? You all can only understand what is being explained over here. So, we will be now studying about the rules of formation of plurals. There are certain rules. Rule number 1, it says that most of the nouns form their plural only by adding s. That is, most of the nouns form their plurals by only adding s. For example, boy, boys, cat, cats, table, tables, doll, dolls, and many more like these, right? You can also give few examples in which most of the nouns are formed into plural by adding s. You can give the answers in the chat box. You can give few examples. Everybody, Kunal, Aryan, Kushi, Kanak, be quick. Give few examples in which we can form the plural by adding only s. Only adding s. You all can give. Boy, boys, anybody else? Mithun? Balls, very good. And Harshvardhan, balls, very good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Cows? Okay. Kites, trees, very good. Dolls, photos, very good. This photo is an exceptional case. This word photo is an exception case which I will be explaining you in another rule when the word is adding with O. Okay, done? So, right, you all have understood? Okay, Mitul, photos is an exception case again. Now rule number 2 is, how do we change a singular noun ending with an hissing sound? That is noun ending with hissing sound. The words which end with a hissing sound are only the nouns which end with either S, double S, CH, SH and X. That is, the nouns ending with hissing sound includes the noun or the words which end with S, double S, CH, SH and X. So, such nouns, singular nouns are formed into their plurals by adding ES. How do we form the plural? By adding ES. Example, bus, buses. See, it's ending with S. ES, it's by adding ES, we have changed it into plural. Next is class. Classes, again ending with double S and ES I have added. Next, bench, ending with CH. So we will form its plural by adding ES. BENCHES. Is it clear? Box, boxes, ending with S. And bush, BUSH. Bush is ending with SH. So we will form its plural by adding ES. BUSHES. Bushes. So there are many more examples or many more the noun which are ending with S, double S, CH, box, X and SH, and we will form their plural by adding ES. Class, classes, glass, bench and boxes and bushes. We can also find, you can give the examples in the chat box. Okay, glasses is given by RN, very good. Next, anybody else want to give the examples? The word ending with hissing sound. See, when we provide, when we say or pronounce such kind of words, the hiss sound is coming. Box, class, bench, box, bush. This hiss sound is coming. And these are the word ending with S, double S, CH, SH and X. More examples. Okay, fox, foxes, and fan, bush. Okay, and anybody else want to give the example? Okay, bush, foxes. Okay, and because give an example. Because Aliza, not boy. Boy is the noun which I have explained you in rule number 1. That is, most of the noun forms a plural by adding only S. Okay. Match, matches, very good. Brush, brushes, very good. Okay, brushes, very good. RN, brush, brushes, very good. So I hope you have understood this rule number 2. Everybody, you can nod your head. I will see to it. Everybody can nod their head. Have you all understood? Somil, have you understood? Somil, have you understood? Rule number 1 and 2? Okay. Because today I will take a test also. I will give you few singular nouns on the board. You have to form the plural and give the answers in the chat box. Okay. So that also regarding the rules, not only the examples, but I will also ask you the rules. So you should be able to understand what the rules are. Okay, Somil, be ready. Jivisha, have you understood? Nod your head, Jivisha. Have you understood, Jivisha? Okay. Next is, now we will be doing the rule number 3. Rule number 3 says that noun ending with O. That is a noun singular nouns ending with O, they form their plurals by adding es. Right? The noun which ends it forms a plural form by adding es in the last of the word. For example, potato. The plural is potatoes. See, it is ending with O. We have formed its plural by adding es. Mango. It's ending with O. So we'll form its plural by adding es. mangoes. Mangoes. Is it clear? Anybody would like to give any more example? Any more example? In the chat box you can give potato, mango, and all of you give the examples. Hero, okay, heroes, H-E-R-O, hero, H-E-R-O-E-S, heroes, and okay, anybody else? RM, right answer. Anybody else would like to give any more example of the singular noun ending with O? Okay, Harshvardhan, very good. Buffalo, P-U-F-F-A-L-O, buffalo ending with O. So you'll form its plural by adding es. Es, buffaloes. Okay? Okay. I hope you all have understood. We'll move on to the next rule. Rule number 4. Rule number 4 is, now how do we change any singular noun into its plural form if the word is ending with F or FE? That is, noun ending with F or FE. How do we change in its plural form the noun ending with F and FE? We add, first we drop the letter F or FE. That is, we drop first. While writing the word, we will not write F or FE, and then we will add VES. Is it clear? How? Vice. See, this word is ending with FE. So to form its plural, we will drop this letter FE, these two letters FE, and we will add VES. WIVES. You all can see the changes. WIFE, WIVES. Right. Is it clear? Next is knife. KNIFE, knife. Ending with FE, its plural will be KNIVES, knives. See the necessary changes. Wolf, WOLF, wolf. This word is ending with only F, right? So its plural will be formed WOLVES. We have dropped this letter F and we have added VES. Is it clear? You all can give many more examples like these. Anybody would like to give the examples? Okay, Vidhi, right. Leaf, L-E-A-F, leaf, L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves. We have dropped this letter F and we have written V-E-S. Anybody else? Other than Vidhi, anybody else? Very good, leaf, thief, thieves. Very good, Aryan, thief. T-H-I-E-F, thief, ending with F. T-H-I-E-V-E-S, thieves. Anybody else? Kanak, loaf, loaves. Very good. Kanak Joshi, anybody else? Okay. Okay, loaves, Kanak Joshi, and Angel, knife, knives. Very good. Wife, wives. Harshvardhan. So you all have understood this rule number 4? That is, the noun ending with F and FE will form their plurals. Will form their plurals by dropping the letter F or FE, and we will add VES. Is it clear? Now, there is one exception in this. In this, the noun ending with F, there is an exception, and that is ROOF, roof. This word roof is ending with F, but we will form its plural by adding only S. Roof, roofs. This is an exception. Is it clear? Have you got it? Roof, roofs. Okay. Now we will be starting with the next rule, rule number 5. Rule number 5 is, it includes two parts. First, a noun ending with Y. But nouns ending with Y includes two things. First is a noun ending with consonant plus Y. That is a noun ending with a consonant and Y. What does this consonant and Y means? And another category will be noun ending with vowel and Y. I hope you all know what a vowel is and what a consonant is. Do you all know what a vowel and consonant is? Okay. Now, in the alphabets from A to Z, all the letters A to Z, we know that A, E, I, O, and U are the vowels, and rest all the letters are the consonants. Is it clear to everybody? You are very well aware of the consonant and the vowels. Jivisha, do you know? Vikas, do you know what a consonant and vowels are? Somil, do you know what a consonant is and vowel is? Somil, you can nod your head. Yes or no? Somil. Okay. You can write. Okay, Aryan, very good. A, I, U are the vowels, and rest all of you also know what a consonant and vowel is. See. Now, how do we change the nouns which are ending with a consonant and vowel? Those nouns into their plural, how do we change? We change by dropping the letter Y. We drop the letter Y and we add IES. Got it? We drop the letter Y and we add IES. For example, country. Countries. 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 In this word, singular noun, you can see the word is ending with Y and it is preceded by a consonant R. So to form its plural, we have dropped the letter Y and added IES. Is it clear? You all can give many more examples like this. Army, armies. Baby and babies. See, drop the letter Y and added IES. Is it clear? You all can give the examples in the chat box also. Jivisha, Karnak, Joshi, okay, Vidhi. Anybody else would like to give the examples? In the chat box, you can give many more examples in which we form the plural of the singular by dropping the letter Y and adding IES. And that particularly in those nouns which have a consonant preceding to the letter Y. Okay. Okay, very good. Vidhi, dairies, Harshvardhan, stories, very good. Cities, very good. Everybody is giving flies. Kanak Joshi, check your spelling, flies, very good. Otherwise, the answer is right of fly, F-L-Y, fly. Everybody is too good in giving the answers. Aliza, are you also giving the answers? Very good. City, Aliza, check your spelling. It is cities. C-I-T-Y. It is C-I-T-I-E-S. You have written right, but you have not dropped the letter Y. Okay, Aliza? Drop this letter Y. Drop the letter Y and then you add IES. Is it clear? Okay, if you have typed it wrong by mistake, it's okay. But otherwise, drop the letter Y. Okay. And Aryan, body is very good. Aryan and Rishi, give the plural of dairy. Rishi, you have written singular, but give the plurals also. Okay. So this was the case in which the noun was ending with a consonant and Y. Now another case in which the noun is ending with the letter Y, but it is preceded by a vowel. It is preceded by a vowel and then Y. Then its plural is formed by adding only S. Examples: boy. Very basic example which we started in the first rule also. Boy, boys, and now you give boy, boys, and boy, boys. Any examples? Okay, boy, he, very good. He, K-E-Y-S, he is very good. Anybody else? They, days, very good. They and days. Okay, very good. Monkey, monkeys. M-O-N-K-E-Y, monkey. Monkeys. Why we have added as we all know, because this Y is preceded by letter vowel, that is O, E, A, E, I, O, U, any one of the vowel. Is it clear? I hope you all have understood. Okay. Now, next is, this is the next rule number 6. It says that there are certain nouns which do not follow any of these previous rules which I have explained you. That is most of the noun, F or FE, O, by with both consonant and E. Many nouns do not follow any of these rules. One rule which they follow is that there are certain singular nouns who form their plural by changing their vowel in the singular noun. Is it clear? That is by changing the vowels in the singular noun. I hope you have understood. That is, in the singular noun, there are vowels which if we change those vowel by some another vowel, then their plurals will be formed. For example, foot. Anybody know what is the plural of foot? Anybody? The plural of foot is feet. See, this is foot, F-O-O-T, foot. This the vowel double O has been changed into double E. Foot, feet. Foot is singular and feet is plural. That is, we have formed its plural by changing its vowel. Next is whose. Anybody else? Anybody would like to give the answer? Whose? Is. See, double O has been changed into double E. That is, we have changed the vowel. Is it clear? One more. Truth. Is. Can you observe the changes? Can you all observe the changes? When we are transforming the singular nouns to the plural nouns by changing their vowels. You all can nod your heads. I can see. If you are Guru, have you understood this rule? Guru Sharma, you can nod your head. Have you understood? Okay. Anybody else? Okay, Kastod, yes ma'am. Okay, Jatin. Okay, Aryan, very good. And anybody else? Jatin. Jatin Soni, stop writing anything in the chat box. Anybody else would? One more example is M-A-N, man. Everybody know man is singular and plural is men. M-E-N, man, M-E-N, men. In this, we have changed this vowel A into vowel E. Is it clear? Next is woman. Again, W-O-M-A-N, woman. W-O-M-E-N, woman. Is it clear? Yeah, Jivisha? Jivisha, do you want to ask anything? Okay. So these were some of the examples of the singular nouns whose plurals has been formed by changing the vowels in the singular. Okay. Next is, apart from these, there are few or more whose plural is formed by adding some more words. That is, we can say R-E-N. Example is child. R-E-N or only E-N. Child, we know that child is singular and its plural is children. Is it clear? Child, we have formed its plural by adding children. R-E-N. Ox, we will form its plural by adding E-N. Either E-N or R-E-N. Is it clear? One more exception is there. Fish is the singular noun. Its plural is also fish. Fish is the singular noun whose plural is also fish. But fish becomes fishes also when it becomes fishes only when we are talking about different varieties of fishes. There is a fish in the pot. There are number of fishes in the pot. See, I'll give you an example. If I say there is a fish in a pot of water, then there are number of fish in a pot. If you look at this example, there is a fish, that is one fish in a pot. There are number of fish in a pot, that is there is one pot and there are many fish. So the plural of fish is fish only, but the plural of fish become fishes when we talk about the varieties of fish. For example, there are variety of fishes in a pot. The difference is that it's a pot. Suppose there is one kind of fish. In this pot also there are many fishes, but they are of same kind. Is it clear? And when we talk about this third one, we will see that in a pot, that is, there is one pot, but there are different kinds of fishes in there. Is it clear? Different varieties of fishes in there. So fish become fish when we talk more in number, and fish become fishes when we talk about their variety. Is it clear? Next, also there are few singular nouns whose plurals are formed without any changes. For example, deer. Deer is singular and deer is also plural. As I gave you the example of fish, it becomes fish only when we talk about more in number. That is fish when we talk about more in number. But it becomes fishes when we talk about variety of fishes. Next is sheep. Sheep remains sheep when we talk about its singular and plural form. Is it clear to everybody? Okay, have you all understood? Anybody wants to ask anything, you can ask, you can write down in the chat box. I will see to it what if you have any problem. Guru, Jivisha, Aliza, have you understood? Aliza, have you understood? Okay, anybody, you can write down in the chat box, yes or no. Dimple, Harshvardhan, Rishi, Arvind, Okay. Okay, you all are nodding your heads. Okay. Mayank, have you understood, Mayank? Mayank, have you understood? मयंक yes or no? समझ में आ गया मयंक? नहीं समझ में आया? आ गया? Okay. Kastov, Vikas, Tanuja, have you understood? Okay. So this was the explanation of noun as a number that is singular and plural. And then we have also studied about certain rules, that is how we change a singular noun into its plural noun form. Is it clear? By this we have been, you all can look into your books. All of you look into your books. This everything is explained in the book on page number 24, 25 and the top part of the 26. As you all can see, page number 24, 25 and 26. Everybody sit straight. Okay. This all has been explained clearly in this. And I hope you also have understood, because I know that you are very much aware of the changes as you were giving the examples also. Now, in the next class, we will be solving its exercise. Okay? Because the time now is over. In the next class, we will be solving the exercise of lesson number 11. Also, what you can do is you can try to solve the exercise yourself. Is it clear? Only try. It is not necessary that you are able to give all the correct answers, but you can only try. Is it clear? We will be discussing the answers in the next class. Okay, fourth class?